Not ready, not ready, not ready to do the thing. Not ready, not ready, not ready to do the thing. Okay, now we're ready to do the thing. Not ready, not ready, not ready to do the thing. Okay, now we're ready to do the thing. Okay. Okay then, folks. So we've got some audio, we've got some music. The Amber Temple. Yes. Oh, okay. So before we launch into Amber Temple, I need to make a list of all the stuff I want to do tonight before I forget. One is look at Elgo's board. Look at Elgo's board. Choose poll options for next month. And this is going to be the encounter board, plugin, and that probably not model yet. Not model yet. And actually, I should look at. We should look at the hide volume group labels plugin. Then. Amber Temple, bitches. That's the plan for tonight. And my internet's been really weird lately, so if it's like cutting in and out and doing some squirrely stuff, it's because my internet's being weird. I'm not sure if my cat's chewing the cables or what the hell's going on. Let's look at our list. Look at Elgo's board. All right, Elgo sent me the link here. And what's he say? It's unfinished. Nothing like walls missing before making it public. The idea was an open dungeon temple with jungle desert all around it versus an underground dungeon. The players can't see anything around them. That's not dark. Wait, that's not dark and dungeon. Okay, so I'm just going to load it up and we'll see what's going on with it. D-Jungle Palace. Okay. Okay, so we got some pieces he's working with over here. A fog. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Okay, what did you say the theme was? Open dungeon temple with jungle desert all around. Okay, so I have a hunch here, and this is a tip that could help a lot, actually. Okay, are you watching, Elgo? Okay, so something I learned from Miss Stallry is that when you have a roof like this, if you do I like to use the stairs right there actually. If you actually do a layer underneath right here, god damn it. If you put a layer in here, like that, when the players use the slider tool, it like does a better job of putting the roof where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Like if their token is inside of here, so say I have a token, I have like my token in here, say I'm a camel, I've got a camel in here. Me. Okay, let me see if I can even do this. F7, right? If I double click my camel, if you double click your token, then it like does a better job of getting your clipping to just the right spot. If you have a whole flat plane over the top of it. And Stallry taught me that When did he fucking teach me that? Oh, when I read through, he's doing a YouTube video on how to do roofs, and that was one of the things that was in his notes, and I was like, fuck, really? And it actually really, really helps. Just for the top floor, of course. If you've got your players down here in other floors, you know, then you don't got a problem. You don't have a problem. I think it looks impressive from the outside. I love this layout. Did you use a blueprint from anywhere? Or did you just make it up? And I'm just critiquing it from a very high level idea. I mean, for example, like all these straight walls wouldn't work. You'd need to break them up and stuff and do rubble, and you'd need to just make the exterior a little more interesting. Like you could do some kick-ass vine stuff if you really wanted to. I like it though, it's big. Is it the same layout all the way down here? Where does it go in the bottom? Is it just a bottom room? It's weird that it's like above. It's like totally an above ground dungeon. Ooh, I like that. It's like a courtyard of some kind on the interior. This reminds me of a fucking EverQuest zone, man. This like really reminds me of an EverQuest zone, like a lot. You'd have like one camp out here where you pull shit from inside this building. You'd have one camp out front that would like pull from like here and here. You'd have the courtyard camp, right? Like then you'd have another camp over here, the stairs camp, and it'd be like camp check. And it'd be like stairs taken, balcony taken, courtyard taken, front taken. And then you got some shit going on down here too. This is a cool room right here. It's very it's almost too uniform. Like I would definitely, if you take a pass, if you're gonna do a ruined pass of this, you've already got, oh actually you already have it going on right here. This is perfect. This kind of stuff like right here. Totally, yeah, that's what you want to do. You just want to do that like everywhere. And I would also put in, sorry I'm not reading your text, I will in just like 2 seconds. Definitely, you know, you want to clip in your boards here. This kind of stuff to break it up. But you've got the idea. Oh yeah, you're using the new Snake Temple rubble things. So I would really like to try doing walls with this on top. I don't know that you have anywhere that's like appropriate for that. But okay, I'll read what you're saying. You want to make a room not so much a dungeon, like it's an actual plaza keep, yeah. This is pre-destroying it. You're gonna be working on the terrain later. The ground to have like crack with water, and the ground will come up to the stairs. Okay. But I mostly want to make sure the walls and floors don't need any more work. We're going to upload it as is before ruining it. Turning it into ruins with holes and rubble, etc. Yeah, you want to do the rest of it like you've done this here. Yeah, that'd be cool. I really like the, I mean, maybe I'll get a chance to do this in the Ember Temple. But like this is just a way to make the top of the walls just so they're not like square, you know what I mean? Like you could do some stuff with this, and I think there's one other one too that you can like alternate just to give them a little more personality. I think you can clip them down, right? Do some higher, some lower. Just so you can have a castle ruined wall in a line and have it still look, you know, you can have a top on it that is broken up. Yeah, this is perfect right there. I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks really good. I like it. This would take me a fucking long time if I were doing this to get the detail right. For ideas, you might go look at Death House. And if you don't, if you don't have it, I can send it to you. As far as decorating the outside, like this kind of stuff, like all along the outsides. Like I have Morgoth interior, and then I have Castle Ruined exterior. But you can almost copy this whole. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but that would be fine if you were to just copy the whole fucking strip. Oh god, what was it called? Something like Temple. If I remember right, I did it. I'm like 99% sure that I did it in such a way that you could actually separate the Morgoth from the castle ruins. Like I don't think I clipped. I take it back. I clipped it a shit ton, didn't I? Anyway, you get the point, right? Oh, and I would probably, I might still use those gargoyles, believe it or not. Now I'm just curious what it's going to look like. You can actually take the tree from the front of Death House and use it a shit ton. I've come too far. I've got to see it through now. There's probably an easier way to do this. I wish there was like a copy selection and then delete only like a particular asset from what you've got. Morgoth's too fancy. Yeah. I'm super with you on that. No, Castle Ruined is the way to go. I wish that we had got some different walls with the Serpent Temple. I mean, I like the Serpent Temple gate, but I'm never going to use it. I'm going to use it once, and it's not a very easily reusable asset without clipping a bunch of shit into it. Well, I gotta just like change state. Everything? I think that's everything. I'm gonna hang on to you. I can get rid of you. So where's a big... Crap, which way is it? This way. So I would just paste this shit right on, man. And shift your windows so they made sense or something. But like, it's pretty close. If you just copy pasted this a whole bunch. Oh. This fucking wall right here. Oh, wait, wait, wait. It's almost perfect. Just go down a little bit. It'll get right under that roof right there. Ah, too far out. There you go. And then just fill it in. You could almost just take this bottom part and paste it along. Anyway, yeah. You could probably actually get the blueprints to them. Someone's done it. I'm sure someone's done it. Like the clock tower, the whatevers. But overall, I love the layout. There's a lot of really large areas for combat. You can have it pretty chock full of stuff. I mean, if it's undead that aren't gonna like hear their friends in trouble and aggro. In fact, I mean, it's big enough and and it's spacious enough that you could almost run a whole lot like a siege here, where the players could control like quite a few minis, actually, more than just the tokens themselves. Well, let me look to see what it looks like if you've got like a like a party. You got 5 players. How many players do you have? 5 players. Look, yeah, this is huge. I mean, there's room for fireball. There's room for, you know, your archers can like climb up on the fucking. You could have a big combat here if it was like daylight. I mean, you could have assholes like here. You could have. This would be a lot of fun for anybody who does archery or does like spell casting. There's a lot of line of sight, so even if there are archers up here, if your barbarians or warriors got like underneath here, then they could still be kind of out of sight. Or they could run into the building. Like they run into the building while their friends are shooting arrows, and then they climb up like. And then you could have like a chase. Oh, dude, you could have like a roof chase with this map. Have them over here to jump across, like run and stuff. And this is in addition to your standard shit that you'd have like. That's a lot of players. 6. You could this is in addition to all the stuff that they would normally do like in the downstairs dungeon. You know what I mean? Yeah, very cool. It's a cool board. High walls and such for defense. Yeah. So if you were to make it a temple, you'd need to so it already, to me, looks more like a temple than a fort, simply because you've got things like this little, I don't know, meditation area or something. If you added the tiles from Desert Village and like had some, basically have it just look nicer than a castle. Like a castle's going to be this kind of fucking gray stone, right? But a temple's going to have, you know, it's gonna, it's probably a shitty piece to do that with, but it's gonna have a little bit of like finery to it that might not be there. Oh wait, how do I do this? You clip these down, and then you clip this down, and then oh, yeah, I need a one. I cut that. Cut. It's weird. So basically these have to be nicer. Is all. Is there a border? I guess it's just the red tiles with border, right? Red tile with borders? No. These guys? Yeah, so this is the type of thing that would set it apart from your average everyday castle. You know, just things like that. or have like a, you know, like a nice pathway. You have these kinds of crazy assets too that are more temple-like. You're not the only one having that, where I like cut and it doesn't actually cut. It's just being fucking weird. Okay, good. It's not just me. Okay, actually, wait. I can use your board. I can use your board to test. I want to look at the hide volume group board, or hide volume group labels plugin. Okay, so say we want to hide volume. What do I want to do? What's like a realistic situation? How does your building look down below? Actually, fuck it. I don't want to waste too much time on this. So let's make a hide volume. Let's say this one. Hide volume. And I want to give it a label. I'm going to say this is temple number 1, set label. I set the label, I swear to fucking God. Okay, that's where they are. They display when you go to edit hide volumes. That's where they are. So there's temple number 1. It's hard to read the text against, like, inside the white thing. Even with it aiming towards me, it's hard to read it. Is it like a lighting thing? No, it's always hard to read it. Shit. Okay. It's all. The text should be super white and like bold. Yeah, even with a highlight behind it too, like black with white text. So let me go to my mod, which is hide volume labels. Hide volume labels plugin at GitHub. And we're gonna submit an issue, new issue. Labels text is hard to read. Hide volume label text is hard to read due to it being inside the weird, like, it's like a weird shaded hide volume. I can take a screenshot of it actually. Like if I'm zoomed out at all, like here, like you can't see it at all. And actually, I'm gonna edit this in Paint because it's so hard to see. Whoa, shit, that's bright. It is so fucking hard to see. Oh wait, no, I want to do square. Red. Boop. HV label. HV label 1. You have such a trouble finding the squares to adjust the slab selection. Oh my god, yeah. So I think that's going to be one of the plugins that is on our list. For next time. I want to attach a file. By dragging and dropping selected files or pasting them. Okay, I can do that. I can make that happen. Wait, did I put them in desktop? Here, oh yeah, desktop. Recommendation. White text with a solid black background, if possible. White bolded text. Maybe? Oosh. Gross. Sorry, I didn't trim that. Let's crop that a little bit. Let's try that again. And a bit. Good night, baby. He's walking. He takes like 3 or 4 steps. Hi, baby. Oh! This is the babies. He's so big now. Hi. Hi. Yeah, now you're gonna grab all the things. You're walking? You're walking? Yeah. You head to bed? Being such a sweet thing. Yeah. Yeah. You're so smiley tonight. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ah. That's his thing. He's roaring now. Ah. 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 Whoa! I love you too. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah, he's gonna go type. Ready? 1, 2. His stomach is so big. He's eaten so much today. 3. He's getting the hang of solid foods. Night night. An issue I gotta make my dungeon layouts first before I try to make them look nice, and I'm sort of wanting to be done with it days later. Yeah, Elgato, like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Even that's fucking hard to see. Okay, so we've got a hide volume with a label. Let's make another hide volume with another label. Why don't we? Over here. Fucking hell. Oh, you have to select it. It's not so bad from the top. It's the sides and the bottom's impossible without that plugin. Hey, what's up, Hollow? I just submitted a thing because this text is just too hard to read. I mean, it's like impossible. From like up here, it's just absolutely impossible to read. Okay, so I'm gonna label. This is gonna be temple number 2. Temple number 2. Set the label. Okay. Now I'm gonna group these 2 hide volumes. Grouping. Create group. Did it? Wait. Do I select something now? Did it work? Okay, so now I've got this hide volume and I have a group. I select it. Set group. So this is the one that I want to group stuff to now. Okay, now add to group. Hang on. Set group. It's not doing anything. Oh, shit, I got an error. Index was out of range. Must be non-negative and less than the size of the collection. Oh, okay, so it's broken right now. Gotcha. Okay, I'll quit it then. And just in case, I'll delete these. In case it does anything weird. Oops, wait, no, stop. Okay. Okay, so now, what was on our list? What's on our list? Done, but sad. Polls for next month. Okay, so for the next month's encounter board. Jeez. Okay, the next encounter board options. So, what we did for this month was like a tier 1 forest board. Have you got, you've all seen the tier 1 forest board. Actually, I should, I want to test it. Let me test it real quick. Make sure it's not fucked up. I should get out of my Curse of Strahd campaign before I fuck it up. There we go. Board import successful. Forest number 1. Okay, and all the shit's there. Alright, that's what I wanted to make sure, that all the stuff was there. Okay, so this board is big and laggy and fucked up. And rather than spend a ton of time trying to like figure it out, we're just gonna move on. Do another one. Delete! Alright. So, what are some good options here? I know Heimdallr has a really cool mountain lake. So Mountain Lake is an option. What are the most popular biomes, do you think? And with random encounter, or with encounter boards, it's a lot easier if they are above ground. And actually I can show you what, it's gonna be cool. It's big. I can show it to you. I think it's... Is it forest number 2? Yes, I think it's gonna be interesting, right? Like lots of elevation change, but it's just like this mountainous lake with, it's gonna have a dock. It's big. This is fucking huge. It's way too big to make a slab out of. And that's one of the nice things about the board import stuff. Like how big is this? Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah. And we actually made it hollow this time. Or Heimdallr. We didn't do the stupid fill thing like we did accidentally on the other one. So it'll be the same thing where we do some terraforming and then we drop in plants and rocks and stuff. This one's quite a bit bigger. I think we haven't dialed in how large we want these encounter boards to be yet. But you know, we'll figure it out. So Mountain Lake. Oh, Elgo, this is just the terraforming part. This is just terraforming. This hasn't been touched yet. The no fill So I can show you the difference. And you will notice immediately, like, Terraform test 1. Fucking fog every time, every single time, I swear. So we have a process for this that we are refining. Okay, so we have a process that we follow. We have these terrain building resources. And so we go here. We generate a 64 by 64 board. We choose what biome we're going to do. Right now there's forest, but so maybe we'll do plains. I don't know, plains are like a good one. Some of them just make fucking they make desert everywhere. So 64 by 64. And we'll see what this looks like. This guy right here. So if you fill the ground, and say we'll do a height of like 25. And you do it. If you do a fill, it's gonna do this shit. That is like 1,000 tiles that no one is ever gonna see. And it lags super hard. And it makes your slab size absolutely massive. And I mean, it honestly doesn't make sense why, but this is fucking huge. Versus if you do it with no fill, for one thing, it's only on 4 of them and not, 16 or what the fuck ever it was. Because when it generates that slab, it limits itself to how big an area that you can actually select. So you get bigger space, you have to copy paste fewer times, and it is smart enough to know shit that's not going to be seen. This is what I mean by fill. So terraforming, doing it this way, is the right way. And in our first board, we just didn't have the checkbox checked. You know what I mean? So but I'm not sure what all it can generate or what tiles it uses, so it might use some tiles that suck. So our options are mountain, lake. What are some other? I think he's using Xanathar's random encounters or something. What are Xanathar's random encounter charts? Some random shit. Oh, let's go to 5etools.com, I guess, and it should have a list of, it'll have a list of biomes. Okay, so there's Arctic, coastal, desert, forest, grassland. We do grassland. Grassland would be kind of easy. Hills. So we've done forest. Open water. Oh, dude, like a fucking ocean bed? Oh, he would hate me if I did that, I think. Or maybe he wouldn't. Ocean bed. I was trying to produce forest and got a bunch of ruined castle tiles. It's because you selected a biome that you didn't want. Some of the biomes make stupid tiles. Like there's a, and I don't know why, but you just gotta tweak it until you get one that looks something right. Like this one. I mean, these are castle ruin tiles right here, right? That's not right. And I think that's its default for hills. And that's fine. We're just gonna put shit over the top of it. All we need this for is for the elevation and stuff. We can delete all this, or we can clip in boulders and cover it all up. We have lots of options here. It's the shape that is very difficult to do and make look natural by a human, at least by us. By me, maybe you would find it easier. I find it easier just to do generator and then cover it up. Like with this, I would just take boulder and just clip it to shit all over everywhere right there. So ocean bed, we could theoretically do Arctic. And I want to do like the most popular, actually, I wonder if that's, is that a search I can do? What is the most popular biome to fight in 5e? Monster manual by biome. Oh, the encounter builder lets you search by environment. Any environment, aquatic, cave, coast. Here we go. Coast we can do. I could do coast. I like that one. Coast. Desert. I mean, I could just do the whole fucking list. Why don't I just do this? I can do them all except urban. Why don't I just do that? Can I type over here without that disappearing? Be that way. Aquatic. Actually, I'm not going to format this text. I can do it later. Aquatic, Arctic, cave, coast, desert, dungeon, forest, grassland, mountain, planar. Ooh, planar, yeah. Ruins, swamp, underground, and urban. If they choose urban, I'll probably have to help Heimdallr with it. Is there a way to tell it to not put props like rocks and trees? I don't know, I doubt it. When we did forest, it was just like hundreds of these trees. But it is easier in TaleSpire sometimes to delete shit than it is to add the things. So like with the first forest board, like forest board 1, it was all these things, and we just like selected a big area and deleted them all. Selected a big area and deleted them all. And deleted. But I don't think the tool, for one, the tool hasn't even been updated for Chimera. Where'd it go? Are you here? No. Nope. Nope. Where did you go? Oh, I have so many fucking windows now. That's not the one. That's not the one. Here it is. I don't know that it has... This is the advanced stuff. Wind west to east. Map size. Map view, 2D shadows. Maybe it's smoothness? And I don't know what smooth iterations does either. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Temperature. Yeah, you could probably fuck around with this stuff and... Yeah, you'd have to mess with it. I mean, it might be worthwhile to reach out to Quasar to ask him to update it too. That might be something that's in my future. If I end up using it a lot. So I think I might just do them all. What do you think? Basically, you get to decide all this stuff, Elgo. Because it's just you, my man. And Hollow. But Hollow can't hear me. New post. It's gonna be a poll. This is gonna be encounter board poll number 1. Choose the terrain. Should I let people be able to vote on more than one? Welcome to the first encounter board poll, where you get to choose the next set of encounter board. Choose the next set of we only did one for July after I said we were gonna do 2. So after I publish everything, I'm gonna have like a thing that's like, you know, not a post-mortem, but like, what did we learn from the first month trying to do this, right? I think it's still gonna be 2. So we only did one board and we only did one tier of encounter table. And I'm wondering if there might be the first poll that's like, okay, what terrain, and then we have like after they choose, then we say what tier afterwards. I won't mention tier yet. I'd use this if it just didn't fill the map for me. What do you mean? I'd use this if it didn't just fill the map for me. We use which? The encounter board or the terrain builder? Yeah. I mean, it's good at what it does, and we literally just went in and deleted stuff, and it was way easier than starting from nothing. For sure. Oh, Elgo, any patron has access to this also. For this for this encounter board or whatever. That's like pre-set up with tokens and shit. The encounter board will include minimum. Actually, yeah, the encounter board will include an associated random encounter table, and all encounters will be represented by tokens on the board. Ready to play. Associated random encounter table, and all encounters will be presented on the board. Ready to play. I just won't mention anything about tier. We haven't settled on I don't know what to say. Like once a terrain type is selected, we will then determine what tier appears. Encounter charts will be included. It depends on how quickly we get the board created. Okay. Here we go. My players are level 2 and I want them to see the wilderness is scary. Dude, yeah, this board will fuck you up. It's just tier 1. What to use? I feel like I want them to meet a nice old hermit woman in the woods who will hug them to death. As an Jesus Christ. I talked to Heimdallr about our encounter charts. And if you look at the chart itself, and I put the total XP here, just so you can compare it to like, I did it for, just so you could tell, like when you load up D&D Beyond, it'll tell you like how much XP is deadly to a group, and this table will fuck you up. But basically, I talked to Heimdallr about having there not be all encounters, like combat encounters, like actually having you find, you know, a traveling merchant, like that kind of thing. And for the first one, we're just not going to include it. I mean, all of Xanathar's are like murder encounters. 44 wolves. There's 44 kobolds. I don't see 44 wolves. There's 1d4 like dire wolves, I think. Yeah, 1d4 dire wolves. But yeah, all of Xanathar's encounters are just like creatures, like assortments of creatures and stuff. But hopefully with this chart, they'll be able to tell, like, in conjunction with this is like the difficulty table. If your average party level is 1, 400 is deadly, so when you get over here to go, like, look at this shit. Actually, I could have columns here that's like a level 1 party, level 2, level 3, and have it be like easy, easy, deadly, or whatever. 44 wolves would be like 6 to 12 wolves in an actual pack. Well, I mean, actually it would be 4 to 16 wolves, but that would fucking kill a level 2 party. Like, oh my god. But so as I say here though, this chart is designed to represent a region. Like, you have a region that is a tier 1 region, and things in that region your players should fucking run from. Right? There are things that are going to be easy, there's things that are going to be hard, and aquatic, Arctic. So what should I both say? Aquatic. Actually, I don't want to put stuff in there. I'll brainstorm with Heimdallr, like what we'd actually want to do. Cave. Coast. Do I have this on loop? He just has a lot of tracks that start just like this. Coast, desert, dungeon, forest. Grassland, mountain, and the mountain is loaded because the mountain's going to be one that we've already got a thing for. And actually, like, swamp, underground, and urban. And we might do something like, if folks choose Arctic, Heimdallr and I might brainstorm three or four options, and then have another poll that's like, okay, you chose desert. Here are some options. We could do like a temple, or we could do an oasis, or, you know, something like that. Set an end date. Today's the 6th. This needs to end by like Sunday, yo. Sunday at noon. Two hours, right? 7-Eleven. Allow only one response per person. I don't think so. I think I want to leave that shit open. So people can vote on multiple ones. I'm fine with that. Vote for as many options as you like. Oh, I have an image that I could put here. I made a bunch of fucking thumbnails, man. I made a shit ton of thumbnails. Here we go. Is it this one? I mean, it's not super exciting, but I could probably do better. Yeah, the first one that we did, like this is the board, Elgo. You click a button, you get this. The encounter chart is there, and then all of the tokens and their stats are over here, dude. Or not their stats, but their hit points. And then, but wait, there's more. I put these here. Here, I can just unhide this hide volume. It's bothering me. So that depending on what day it is when your group arrives, you can set it. So this is morning. There's like sunrise, noon, sunset, and moonlight. Already like ready to go. We worked hard on this. We worked really hard on this. But yeah, like you roll the chart and the website, fucking wherever the fucking website is, oh my god. Somewhere. Wherever the fucking website is. Like, here's your table, and it has links to the D&D Beyond creatures. And then you have a random roll when you get here. And then you refresh it, and you get a different number. With my awesome, not at all really, website skills. I mean, you're free to delete them. Also, like, once you get it, you can do whatever you want. I mean, this is how this is like a Christmas tree. It's like what they would actually be, but you're free to delete them. Do whatever you want to do. Clear them out. I mean, there's like a path. There's like dense woods. There's not dense woods. I mean, you could totally get this and be like, actually, I want a ruins right here. Go get a so actually I will show you. Here's exactly what I would fucking do. I would go to Tales Tavern and I would grab Genghis's god damn it. It's like ruins modular ruins. Genghis has a modular ruins thing that's super fucking good. Here we go. Selection of ruined houses and shrines. So I would go here, get this, then I would like just delete a big fucking chunk, boom, I just grab this and drop it on it, and then I would use whatever the encounters were over here. Like, this is what I would do. I need to stop fucking with this board though. I think this is a gold copy. Oh, so Elgo, did you know that they updated these trees so that they don't have collision? Did you know that? That changed my life. Look at, there's no collision on this tree. It's like bushes. No, they don't anymore. Remember how the hitbox was so big and fucking crazy? They don't. They just totally go through it now. I remember, I think you in particular got really pissed off about that, but look, they hide in there now. I don't know about the pine trees. The pine trees still interact. But I mean, the pine trees are like... Never mind. Pine trees are fucking weird. Like, I'm hitting the edge of that pine tree right here. That's obnoxious. That right there, that's annoying. What is it? Is it hitting this guy? It can't be hitting that guy. What the fuck is it hitting? That should be its hitbox, right there. Maybe it's hitting this big tree. I don't know what it's hitting right there. It's definitely hitting something. Nothing invisible. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what exactly it's hitting. The terrain generator does... No, because Heimdallr didn't use the terrain generator to make these trees. Are these old trees or these new trees? This is old tree. Maybe that's why. Let me try the new trees. Where's the pine tree? Oh, there's like another one. Check it out. Yeah, we did... I have a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer that's like, hey, this is our first board, and it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, so I'll talk to Heimdallr about that. We need to be careful with these trees anywhere near a path. These ones are fine, but the pine trees look like they've got weird hitbox shit going on. The ones that are in the ground. Anyway. Okay. Train building resources. Where'd it go? I could make a new thing. I'm sure this is what you wanted to see tonight. Forest encounters, forest board. What if we want to do a thumbnail for a like random encounter poll? I kind of like this one. The text is a little bit hard to read, but it's exciting, you know. Duplicate it. This is going to be Patreon rando poll thumb. Or actually, it's a banner, I guess. The trees have legit just gone to old maps with old trees, just imported them to newer maps. So the trunks. Oh, yeah. I get what you're talking about. It would be really nice if they had an option to actually snap them. Okay, so you can't fucking see this border. I don't really know what to do about that. Can I make this back darker? What am I changing? Oh, there we go. Then it stands out a little bit. So we'll do encounter. Board. Then what? Oops. Patron. Hole. Should I do? I could even do it like number 1. Like I could be real fancy. Number 1. And then I gotta get like the, you know, the fucking font sizes reasonable. Layers need to go up a layer, up a layer. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I missed snapping on. A lot of things. Morgoth, the Morgoth wall top stuff. The I can give myself a little more room here. Fuck, what else? Like fences, just generic fences. This needs to come in. Are these the same size? 200.6, okay. I fucking hate the side thing here. I can't make this so big. It won't go away. I wish I could dock this thing somewhere fucking else. Because I can't see the whole thing unless it goes away. But then sometimes I need it open. And like right now, I can't move this without this. This is always open if I have this thing selected. So I'm trying to move it and just like guessing because I can't actually see the right hand side of my fucking image. It doesn't matter how big I make it. Can I zoom out? I can't. Can I fucking zoom out? Zooming out doesn't even do anything. Fucking Adobe. Bullshit. Okay, so this I think still needs to come over a little bit. Patreon poll number 1. That looks legit. What do you think? I think it kind of looks centered. I think this might need to go over a little bit more. My exact science, as you can all see, I put it where the little grid lines tell me to put it. Oh, I have no idea if it's free. I don't think it's free. It might be. If I have to pay for it, it's not very expensive, that's for sure. I use it to make all my like YouTube thumbnails and stuff. And I mean, it absolutely has its limitations, but I don't need it to do a lot. And I did have to do some research to figure out like what size image is right for... There we go. I almost look professional. Okay. We aim to have it ready by 8/5. And I should actually do it like a title. The incentive is here is I want to give people a reason to stay as a subscriber, you know what I mean? Like, they get a thing every month. At minimum, they're going to get an encounter board with tokens ready to go every month. That's the idea. Teaser text. Okay. Publish. A reason to not publish? Publish, sure. There! Got that out of the way. There you go. Got 5 days. Five days to vote. Have we done all the fucking things yet? What do we do? Oh, the next plugin. Oh man, I don't think so. I think I wanna get the Ember Temple started. So let's do that. Okay. So first up, I think I need to make, I have to do some, of course I have to do a bunch of image tweaking. Bup, 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 bup. Fuck. Hollow, no, I broke it. Killed TaleSpire, killed TaleSpire. Maybe give it a little longer. Think about it. Maybe not. No, I killed it. I killed me a TaleSpire. So I think what I'm going to do is look at the picture of the Ember Temple, then put down a couple of curved walls, and try to get it more or less lined up so that the image is the right size for the curved walls to go down. That's my goal. Fuck. Why is opening that directory killing it? Oh, I'll put it on the desktop then. Hollow. Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're on the air.
Oh.
I think you are anyway.
Maybe.
Hang on, say something. Talk.
I'm here. I'm talking.
Yes, they can hear you. It's just me. It's just me and everybody now.
Gotcha.
I was either gonna launch into the Amber Temple, or bug out so you can play supers.
Well,
but if you are available,
I think so. I put in an 11-hour day today
oh Jesus,
at work, so I'd be totally down to work on Spider X and getting him wedged into the the proper power level, but I don't think I'm up for doing an actual game.
Oh, okay.
Amber, work on the Amber Temple sounds good because I'm gonna need that pretty soon.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it to fucking load up an image. If it fails again, I'm gonna close it. It worked. Victory.
What did?
Oh, I'm just trying to get the Amber Temple map to load into TaleSpire.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
I need to
wanna
see the Desert Village tile set has some curved walls, and I want to see how closely they line up with the actual map's curved walls.
Be pretty cool if it did.
And well, I mean, I'll just adjust the size of the image if it doesn't. So
Sure.
I'm good there. Oh, it's pretty fucking perfect actually.
Nice.
They're not going to be perfectly round. They're going to have a straight thing in the middle, but
Oh, good. Yeah, no, perfectly round is boring.
and we're going to have double walls on some stuff, but not everything.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'll
right.
probably have to make the image a lot bigger. It's my guess.
That's kind of been the case the whole way through, you know? Everything has to be bigger.
Yep.
Bigger is better.
This is lining up a lot
See,
better
what are we
than.
looking at?
Well, I don't think you can see the image unless you have the plugin installed. You can also watch my stream.
I'm turning it on.
Just mute me.
It was very weird to hear my own voice for half a second.
Oh, so I posted up the poll for the next encounter board, and I just listed all of the terrain types or whatever, the standard ones, and then I figured if and I allow people to choose more than one, like vote on whatever ones they're interested in, and then we can figure out like if they choose Arctic, which I don't know who on earth would choose Arctic. We can then talk about like what's our theme going to be, you know, like
You say that.
I know, like the trolls.
Come on,
the trolls
man.
will come out. Well, you know, urban. It's going to be urban.
Oh, I
And
hope
then-
not. I really don't want to do urban.
You don't?
That kind of detail where
You want me to show you how we do urban?
yeah, you know, you showed me. It was really, really quick.
I mean, you just like mod city, and we do sewers, bank. Bam. Okay, so now we have a bank.
Did it load? Oh. I love
And-
your map. It is a single C shape.
Yeah, well, because you can't see the
Oh, there it is. Okay, here.
you can't see the picture. So what? We got a bank. We got a bookstore. Like we've got Goat Fork Fortress,
That is a hell of a
Mod
fortress.
City Sewers, and you can't. So if we do that, I mean, we would just use Mod City and
Yeah.
make it out of
Borrow.
Mod City parts.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, it's a huge shout out to Mod City.
Sure.
And it's not like we're. I mean, well, so in the same way that we would terraform using the Quasar's tool, we lay out buildings using Mod City and then like tweak it and polish it. But okay, so Amber Temple. Oh, Amber Temple. This is gonna be fun.
Dude, that's cool. You just lay it out there and away you go, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna double the size right now. I just have to open it in GIMP and then double the size,
Sure.
and then re-bring it in. I think there's a limit actually on how big the image can be before it cuts it off. I don't remember how big it is, but yeah. So with that, everybody, I think I'm going to sign off. Heimdall and I are going to do some Heroes stuff with the hero designer to get his character spun up. And yeah, today's Tuesday. I'll be back online on Thursday. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else with that. I hope everybody really enjoys the encounter boards in Baba Saga's Walking Hut. Those are pretty fucking sweet. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys later. See ya.